Next 48 hours on DSTV. I'm Liesl van der Westhuizen, and this week's episode's coming from a Richard Supper stage in Sea Point, Cape Town, where we've got a jam-packed show just for you. So let's kick it off with what happened last week in Cape Town. It was the Inter-Hotels Cooking Challenge, where a young upcoming chef was teamed up with a more experienced chef from various hotels in Cape Town, of course, who were on hand to capture all the action. This is what went down.
We are at the Cape Legends Inter Hotel Challenge at the South African Chefs Academy in Observatory, Cape Town. The idea behind the competition is a mentoring program where the executive chefs of the various hotels select a candidate, a young chef that is not properly qualified or trained, and guides them through the process of the competition. We have several sponsors on board, including the wine farms under the Cape Legends banner, so each hotel is paired with a different wine farm. And as a second angle on the competition, we have a wine steward, also a candidate wine steward, that comes to be adjudicated on his wine service and food pairing abilities. The idea is that the contestants cook a 3-course meal featuring pork from the South African Pork Producers Association, Rio Lago olive oil, and Khoisan sea salt. They have 3 hours in which to get everything done in terms of cooking, and then a further hour for the plating. 3 courses, 6 plates, and they must have a nutritionally balanced meal that features or comes in at less than 150 Rand per person on a food costing. And then we as the food jury are looking at things like plate presentation, balance, composition, and obviously most importantly the taste of it. We have traveled over the last 2 months around the country for the regional cook-offs in Cape Town, Durban and Johannesburg. And yesterday and today we are busy with the final 10 candidate hotels for the final cook-off. Everything will culminate in a gala dinner at the Mount Nelson on the 25th of July, where the winners will be announced in all of the various categories, with unbelievable prizes and bursaries and overseas trips to go and gain more knowledge and experience.
My name's Jaak Colver. I'm here to judge the kitchen today. Today we're looking at the contestants, how they are working, hygiene, order of work, whether they're anticipating each other's moves, how efficiently they're working, and also their knife skills, how little wastage, where they're placing their product, are they storing it correctly, and then the final product at the end of the day. We'll be looking at 5 different teams today, all of them under pressure with a camera in their face constantly, and to see how well they can execute what they've planned.
For something to do with the family this weekend? Well, you're in luck. The annual Snook and Petard Feest is taking place in Grootverwacht this weekend. The festival was started in 2001 with a focus on paying homage to the entrepreneurial initiatives of the local farmers in the town. The area is also a former mission station with rich history and heritage. As the story goes, since many of the mission station's residents were seasonal labourers, income during the winter months was scarce. Thus, the farm folk would fill up their carts with sweet potatoes, which they cultivated themselves, and make the trek to West Coast towns to trade with the fishermen for snook. And so the long-standing tradition of the festival was born. Catch this festival on the 27th and 28th of June. Entry is just R100 for a full weekend pass.
Now, last weekend in Cape Town, the International Federation of Bodybuilding had Battle of the Titans taking place at CPUT in Belleville. And I was there to support the various contestants that were taking part. And we had our camera crew on hand to see all the action. Now, ladies, let me just warn you, there's some imaging of men without their shirts on and some incredibly hot bodies. Take a look.
My name is Olile Damba, sole survivor of Battle of the Titans, ultimate supreme warrior. Who will dare take my place, or will you all fall to your knees once again? Come one, come all, let me see what I am up against. Let's see who is worthy to take my place. Let's do what we are trained to do, what we were bred to do, what we were born to do. Ultimate fitness courses through my veins.
Hi, my name's Kevin Schwartz and I'm the IFBB Western Province Chairman of the Western Cape. Battle of the Titans was produced by myself and it is run by the IFBB under the Western Province banner. Battle of the Titans was developed for an athlete that wants to get recognized in the sport that they are developing themselves in, and it's also catering for the fitness, beach and fitness bikini, along with routine bikini ladies as well. It's one of the biggest prize shows in South Africa. We had registration and weigh-in yesterday, which started at 5 and ended at 8. We had a record number of 160 athletes that registered for this show. They all attended this morning at 8 o'clock for an athletes meeting, and our pre-judging started sharp at 9 o'clock, took us through to 2 o'clock. So we go through all the divisions, all the athletes are judged and put into their place. Tonight is based on that athlete for the dedication to their hard work and giving the athlete the chance to express themselves and all their hard work that's dedicated to compete in the Battle of the Titans. The national website, which is www.ifbbsa.co.za, and then we are fortunate enough to have our own website, which is ifbbwp.co.za, all the information of our current shows for the year, our past shows we've had, contact people, emails is readily available on the website. We also have a Facebook page which is under IFBB Western Province, and we have a separate Battle of the Titans page as well, which is dedicated just to Battle of the Titans. Information is readily available on there and is posted on a weekly basis on the happenings of what's happening with inside our federation.
Things he knows so much is in the make the golden gum. Things he knows so much is in the main river. Things he knows so much
Following her highly successful 5-concert sellout South African tour in 2011, 8-time Grammy Award-nominated singer-songwriter, pianist and composer Tori Amos returns to South Africa at the end of June for 2 performances only. This is part of her world tour in support of her latest album, Unrepentant Geraldines. Performing in bars and clubs since the age of 13, Tori Amos has since evolved into one of the most respected and inspiring live performers. Catch Tori Amos on Saturday and Sunday with shows starting at 8 p.m. each evening at the Cape Town International Convention Centre. Bookings at CompuTicket.
You were the next 48 hours here on DSTV. Now, if there's something happening in and around your neighborhood, you're welcome to tweet us to let us know. Who knows, we might send our camera crew to capture all the action. Just like the Source Trade Show that took place at the CTICC in Cape Town last week. This is what happened.
Source Africa is one of those opportunities that we use to position our designers to an international African market. I think a lot of the focus right now is on looking at Europe and America, and I think we tend to neglect the opportunities that we have in Africa.
Hi, my name is Mike Marapeti, aka Dignash, from Day One. This is a lifestyle brand that transcends all ages. It's for about you, the guy that's discerning, the nonconformist, the guy that likes to get his things done, or the chick that likes to get things done from day one. And what we really do is that, as I said, we transcend all aspects of demographics. We're more lifestyle. We have a product segmentation ranging from clothing to jewelry to home and lifestyle, and all the accessories that come with it, i.e. fragrances, even shades, and so on and so forth. But basically, we are based in Botswana with an international appeal. We are more of a specialist store.
Hi, my name's Jade Saunders. I'm a Cape Town local designer. I work with a brand called The Hive, and it's an organic-based fashion label detailed with crochet. I work with a variety of fabrics from organic hemp, bamboo, cotton, linen, organic satin, hemp, and 100% jersey single knit. My inspiration comes from two places, two of my favorite places actually. One of them is Bangkok and the other one is Ibiza. We've got an organic single knit jersey knit. It's a long white dress with black detailed hemp crochet as a spider webbing at the back. I've then got a long gold colored dress with crochet detail at the top, and that's a cotton blend. I've got some beautiful bikinis.
I'm Craig Jacobs. I'm the creative director of Fundutsi by Craig Jacobs. My clothing label is African inspired. I draw inspiration from different elements in Africa, be it fabric, be it silhouette. This is the first time I've done Source Africa in Cape Town. I've done other trade shows in Cape Town, but this one was quite interesting because it's like you're almost here with the other states, or like the 52 states in Africa, engaging with different people. So what's been really exciting about this trade show is I go across the hall and I can meet someone from Cote d'Ivoire, on the other side someone from Nigeria. We all have like-minded ideas, we're all sharing, and obviously also sales as well.
This is a Nigerian pavilion. This is the body of the fashion designers in Nigeria, and it's called FADAN, the Fashion Designer Association of Nigeria. We're representing our country, we're representing Nigeria, and we're here to showcase the things that are being made in Nigeria that the designers, the creative body can do in Nigeria. And our aim and objective is to find buyers outside Nigeria.
Cape Town Science Centre will be hosting a special winter holiday programme starting from the 27th of June. The programme will consist of a variety of workshops and special ticket deals. Some of the highlights include a robotics workshop, a skincare and wellness workshop, as well as a bingo evening. Workshops start from 11 a.m. daily and will all take place at the Cape Town Science Centre in Observatory. For the full programme, click through to www.48hours.co.za.
Now there's a great expo happening in Cape Town. It's called the Design and Making Expo, and it's currently on at the castle in the mother city. So if you've got a chance to go, it's going to be loads of fun. Take a look.
Good morning, I'm Marjorie Naidu from the Cape Craft and Design Institute. We're here in the Good Hope Gallery at the castle, and I'd like to tell you about an exhibition that we have going here until October. It's called Design and Making, the Story of Food. Ostrich eggs that were found objects not made by man, but which were used to store water by the Sand people and probably by many other people around the world. And calabashes, also a found object used for storing liquids. And then there's the really oldest object on the exhibition is this Greek amphora. It's used for the storage of wine, 2,500 years old. Plastics was an amazing discovery, amazing breakthrough, side product of petroleum, but it was a packaging dream. What it is light, it's see-through, you can see what's in it, it's unbreakable, it can transport and travel very easily, the packaging itself isn't heavy to add to costs. So it's really, we cannot again imagine life without plastics, and not just in food packaging, in many different forms. Of course, we're in a modern age now, but what does the future hold for packaging?
Now, there's always something fun happening in and around the mother city. Not only do we have some of the best artists in the country, we have some of the best musical performers as well. And one such lady is Natasha Meister, who saw her EP launch take place at Aces and Spades in Hout Street just last week. This is what happened at the launch.
So I started singing at the age of 6 years old, about 6, 7, and I used to sing with my older sister back home in Canada. We'd sing around the house, and basically my dad was, well, more my dad than my mom, but they were both very musical people, and they kind of encouraged us to get into music. So I started singing when I was about 8 or 9. I started singing in my local church, and I was doing that for a while. And then about kind of at the age of 14, my dad bought me my first acoustic guitar, and he taught me some basic chords and scales. And yeah, I've been just kind of in love with guitar ever since, and I've just kept at it and kept practicing hard. Yeah, guys, if you like what you hear, be sure to come out to another show coming up very soon in Cape Town or nationally. Yeah, I'm selling my EP at shows, and so you can grab a copy there. And yeah, check out my website, natashameister.com, for updates. And you can find me on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, all Natasha Meister. So check it out.
Now, there's so many things happening in and around the mother city, and if you're thinking of furthering your studies, then get to Northland College. They've got a wide variety of courses on offer, and each week we look at a different course. And this week we take a look at their panel beating and spray painting course that's on offer.
My name is Latent Peak. I'm at Northern College Belleville campus, and I'm the program manager of the ABR division, Automotive Body Repairs, where we do spray painting and panel beating. Now, if you look at spray painting, it comprises 3 levels. We do the CBMT, which is competency-based modular type of training. We prepare them for industry, so when they leave here after certification, they definitely will be an asset to any employer. Over and above that, we try to introduce into various other modes where spray painting can be used, such as, if you take a look at the workshop later, you'll see them working on furniture using the same method we use for vehicle repair, metal repairs on these wood, furniture, etc., spraying it more modern type of colors. With regards to panel beating comprises 4 levels, whereby again we teach them the very basics, right down from safety all the way through until they can handle themselves at any panel shop, right up to chassis straightening, vehicle part replacement, cutting vehicles in half, refitting, realigning, and everything that needs to do with panel beating as when they would be in a workshop.
Well, that's it for this week's episode of The Next 48 Hours. Have a fantastic weekend. And remember, it's not just a weekend, it's your next 48 hours.